You know that old adage, if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound? And I always say, of course, it makes a sound. It's a tree, right? That's baseline. But then you could be like, well, how big is a tree? How tall is a tree? Right? You can start to pick apart why it may or may not make a sound. But on the concept of what it was always, or how it was always explained to me when I was a kid, was if no one is there to see or hear it, does it make a sound? Yes, whether you can see it or hear it. And I thought about that in the context of being sneaky or being shady, being messy, doing things that you think people can't see, that you think people can't hear, that you think people don't know about. Just because you did something in the dark, it doesn't mean it's not going to come to the light. And the way that happens could be for different reasons. Sometimes when you're not doing the right thing and you seem to get away with it, it may feel good. However, when you start to be consumed with who knows, how much do they know, and are you going to get caught, you can't enjoy whatever it was that used to bring you happiness in that situation. I made a video a couple weeks ago about like feeling like I'm on a real live episode of What Would You Do Sometimes. You know, if no one was watching, would you do the right things? Or if you knew someone was watching, do you only do the right things so that you're not deemed a villain? I think you should live your life, basic. Treat people how you want to be treated. Do things to others that you would want them to do to you. And I think that for different reasons, people get caught up in the nobody watching, I could get away with this. Nobody watching, I can do this. But do you really get away with it? Ask yourself that. So was it worth it is the question. And it all started from, if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound? This is how my mind works. I try to learn something from everything, from every interaction I have. Learn and grow and use your mind. Be a decent human being. Like I said, we learn how to treat others when we're children. That's why children are so innocent. That's why they're so pure. The way they navigate life, we can learn from. The movie Baby Geniuses, I love that movie. How they communicate with each other as babies and then they lose it as they get older. The way that we navigate changes over life, over our lifespan, as we grow, as we have different experiences. But you should never be a shitty person, and you should never take advantage of other people. And if people are doing that to you, guess what you do? Just find new people, boo. Make your choices. Be your best. Do your best. Have an amazing day. Thank you.